out-of-body experience.
Welcome to the Brothers of Wrestling podcast.
Welcome back to the Brothers Wrestling Podcast with your host, Logan, and
Hayden.
And welcome to another episode of the Super Card of Wrestling Bracket Madness. We've already completed 2 of the regions, the WrestleMania region and the Old School region, and now it's time to take on the 3rd region of the bracket, and that is the WWE Big 3 region. The Big 3 is obviously the SummerSlams, the Survivor Series, and the Royal Rumbles. And this one is going to get pretty interesting, Hayden. Let's kick it off.
Okay. Yeah, there's some crazy matchups that we have in this Big 3 region. It's going to make it a little hard on some of these choices. So we start off with the 116 matchup. Our 1 seed is 2002 SummerSlam.
That's a good one.
Going up against 2018 Royal Rumble.
Oof, Nakamura and Asuka.
Yeah. 8-9, we have 01 SummerSlam is 8. 1992 Royal Rumble's 9. 5-12, we have the 5 seed as 2007 Royal Rumble, and the 12 seed is 1998 Royal Rumble. 4-13, we have the 2020 Royal Rumble going up against the number 13 seed, 2013 SummerSlam. We have 6-11, 2000 SummerSlam 6, 2008 Royal Rumble's 11. We have 3-14, 2002 Survivor Series is 3. The 14 seed is the 2001 Royal Rumble. We have 7-10 as the 1992 SummerSlam in the 2001 Survivor Series. And our 2-15 is 2000 Royal Rumble, 2009 SummerSlam.
Man, there's some good pay-per-views in there.
There are lots of good pay-per-views. I'd say 16 of them.
Yeah, probably.
Made the list. So,
Well, 15. 2007 Royal Rumble's all right.
would you stop? Why are you going to attack me like that? Okay, so I guess we're going to start at numero uno.
Might as well.
So, the 116 matchup. We have your 2002 SummerSlam going up against your 2018 Rumble. So your 2002 SummerSlam is main evented by Rock Brock.
Classic.
Great match. Its opening is Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's first pay-per-view match in WWE. You also have the Un-Americans defending the tag titles at this event. You have Test and Undertaker at this event. You have one of the craziest matches.
I was going to say, I think you're burying the lead a little bit here.
Unsanctioned, Triple H and Shawn. I'm just trying to go through the ones I'm thinking about. So those are your main ones. Oh, Eddie and RVD have a match. Or no, Chris Benoit and RVD have a match at this one. That's a pretty good match. So, and then we got the 2018 Rumble. This is the first time they brought in the Women's Rumble, which was won by Asuka. We have Nakamura winning this one. And I think, let me double check here. I think the championship match was pretty good too.
Is this the Fatal 4-Way? Or is that a different Rumble?
Can't remember off the top of my head now. I gotta check it out real quick. And of course, my phone's not working. Is AJ doing something? Is this when he goes against Sammy and Kevin?
I can look it up if you need me to.
It's coming. It's just taking a while. I had to restart my phone. Yeah, look it up real quick.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is AJ versus Sammy and Kevin.
All right, the 2018 Royal Rumble has... Yes, it is AJ versus Kevin and Sammy in a handicap match.
What was the other one?
You've got the tag titles Usos versus Gable and Benjamin. 2 out of 3 falls match. The Royal Rumble winning, Nakamura winning the Rumble. You've got Cesaro and Sheamus beating Rollins and Jason Jordan, which I completely forget that they're a team all the time. And then Brock versus Kane and Braun Strowman.
Oh, that's right. The triple threat. That's what it was.
That's just an insane match.
So you get that triple threat match, was a crazy match.
I think the only thing that we can argue for in favor of the 2018 Rumble is the Nakamura Rumble win. Does that?
Yeah, it's a good Rumble.
I know. Is that shock value of Nakamura winning it enough to catapult it over the number 1 seed.
Well, because didn't he eliminate Roman?
Yeah, he beats Roman. Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty good.
Is it a Cinderella story though?
No, because at that point, not if that happened now, it would be. But at that point, Nakamura was on
No, I'm
top of the
saying
world.
is that enough to make this a Cinderella seed over the 1 seed?
Oh, it's the whole pay per view? No, I don't think so. It's a great Royal Rumble. I'm not gonna. That's a good one to watch. And that first women's one, there's so many good callbacks
Yeah, they really go
and
all out for the returns
surprises.
and stuff in that first one.
Uh, but as a whole pay per view, I think SummerSlam blows it away with just the quality of
I
matches on
would
the
agree
card.
with you.
So we'll go SummerSlam there. Then we go to our 8-9. Probably, I would say this is probably the hardest matchup on here. You got the 8 seed is the 2001 SummerSlam going against the 1992 Royal Rumble.
Oof, that's Flair.
You got Flair crying, tear in his eye.
That's so good.
That was for the championship. So you had that match. You had a few. The other matches on that card are decent. There's nothing that's like crazy on that card, but it definitely is carried by the Royal Rumble match. You got. I mean, that's probably one. I would say probably one of the most star-studded Rumbles ever.
Hmm.
There's so many good people in that match.
Doesn't Hogan pull somebody? He pulls Sid out, doesn't he?
Yeah, he pulls Sid out because Sid eliminated him, and that's how it ended. Piper won the title from the Mountie, the Intercontinental title.
From the Mountie.
And there wasn't much in terms of
Yeah, this
other
is we're going to base
matches.
this off of the actual Rumble itself.
It's mostly just the
Yeah.
Rumble. But in the Rumble, you had Bulldog, Ted DiBiase, Flair, Haku, HBK, Santana, Texas Tornado, Valentine, Bossman, Hercules, Piper, Snake, Hacksaw, IRS, Superfly, Undertaker, Macho Man, Hogan, Slaughter, Sid Justice, and the Warlord. So, I mean, it's got a ton of people.
You probably fill a Rumble with all those guys' kids.
Yeah, pretty much. So, but is that better than 2001 SummerSlam? Which 2001 SummerSlam is kind of the crescendo point after the invasion started. They have a few big time invasion matches. Your main events: Rock beating Booker T for the WCW Championship, Kurt Angle versus Stone Cold WWF Championship, Bros Destruction inside Steel Cage against DDP and Canyon. A great ladder match, one of my favorites. RVD versus Jeff Hardy.
Oh yeah, I remember that line match.
Jericho fought Rhino. X-Pac and Tajiri unified the cruiserweight and light heavyweight titles. Edge versus Light Storm is a good match for the Intercontinental Championship. APA and Spike versus Dudley Boys and Test.
And it's pretty all
So,
around pretty good.
it's a solid card, but does that card hold up against that Royal Rumble? That's the question.
I think there's
That
more
is a question.
quality in the rest of the matches than there is in the actual Rumble match.
Yeah, I can see that. So you want to go SummerSlam?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. That's a good Rumble to kick out,
That's the
though.
first time we've had an 8 win over a 9, though.
I think so, yeah. Because, yeah, last time it was Bash over Starcade. And no, the first one, WrestleMania 31, beat WrestleMania 38.
Oh, okay.
So, okay. So now we move on to the 5-12 seeds. Now, this is two Rumbles, so this helps a little bit. This is the 2007 Royal Rumble is the 5 seed going up against the 1998 Royal Rumble. That is a 12 seed.
I'll let you make your case for the 2007 Rumble.
I mean, 2007 Rumble is the quintessential Royal Rumble. I don't know why we're even talking about it. It's the greatest Royal Rumble card, top to bottom,
Top to
that there
bottom.
ever has been. You're telling me you start this card out with a rivalry that's spanned now 3 months, and this is like their culmination match of Eminem versus the Hardy Boys. This is after the busted nose of Mercury. They thought he was going to die. This is after Nitro Hardy steel cage match at New Year's Revolution. This is the big time. You got that match that opens the card, great opener. Then you have Test Lashley, which not the greatest match, but it's a hard hitting match, and then Test ends up getting himself counted out. Your world title match is Batista versus Mr. Kennedy, and this is Kennedy's first big shot, and he holds his own throughout the whole match, and Batista ends up beating him. And then you got one of my favorite matches ever, Last Man Standing, Cena, Umaga, WWE
He just
Championship.
chucks those steel steps at him.
Just throwing the steps from the ring straight into Umaga on the outside. Some of the stuff they did in that match is insane. He ends it with choking him with the bottom rope and legit chokes him out. I mean, there's not much you can say about that card. And then we talked about the 92 being stacked, but that 2007 Royal Rumble is right up there with stacked Royal Rumbles. There's not really many bad names in that match. There's a few, I'll give you that. Super Crazy's in there.
Yeah, don't disrespect Super
Viscera.
Crazy.
I'm just saying, in terms of main event status, he ain't up there. But it's your first time bringing in the ECW guys, so you had some extra stuff in there. So now 98 Rumble's got two big things going for it. It's got Stone Cold winning, and that was I think his second.
It's his second one, yeah.
But this one's the one that's leading towards the Austin era beginning at WrestleMania. So you have that, and then you have the huge casket match for the WWE Championship. Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker.
All right, where he
Shawn Michaels
tears his
hurts
back
his
up.
back. Yeah, that's where he gets hurt.
Which, when you watch that match, it doesn't even look like it hits him that hard, but it just hits the right
just
spot.
nicks him just in the right spot. So, you know where I'm going with this. So, do you have any complaints?
I mean, I'm tempted to make this a coin flip, but I think I'll just
How
go with
dare
you on
you.
2007. Because then what if the coin flip goes wrong and then you're having a meltdown?
I will have a meltdown. 98's good.
It'll
It's
get
just
bumped
not.
out eventually.
No, stop it. Talking. Okay, so moving on to the 4 and 13 matchup, we have the 2020 Royal Rumble.
That's an underrated one. People forget that it was before the pandemic.
Exactly. Versus the 2013 SummerSlam. So 2020 Rumble, you always got the two Rumble matches. You've got...
I don't remember who wins the women's one, that one.
You got Drew winning the men's Royal Rumble. And in that match is when he eliminates Brock.
Yeah, because people thought Brock was going to win that.
And that match is really two matches. You get the Brock beginning, where he obliterates everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Drew coming in.
And then
taking him out. And then ended that match, end up winning. I think he last eliminates Roman in that one, too.
Probably.
and he ends up beating Roman. Then you also had on that card the women's, which ended up with Charlotte winning.
Oh, right. Charlotte won that. Oh, it's because she goes and challenges Rhea. That's right.
And then she challenges Rhea for the NXT Championship. You also had a match between Roman and Baron Corbin in a false Canadian match that was started the show. That was the end of their feud. And then you had I'm trying to remember what the championship match was. I don't think there was another championship match on that one. But you had the Rumble, you had the big surprise of Edge coming back.
Amazing.
That was a huge moment. That makes that one a little more special. So that was a big time deal. What was the other match on there? Because Brock Lesnar was a champion, so he didn't. Oh yeah, it was the Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan in the strap match.
I remember that match.
Championship match.
That was a good match.
And then you also had Becky Lynch versus Asuka. That was a pretty good match. Bayley defended her title against Lacey Evans. So there were some solid matches on that.
That strap match is underrated.
Yeah, that's a good match. So, and then you have 2013 SummerSlam. The 2013 SummerSlam, you get the big time matchup everyone was waiting for with Daniel Bryan finally getting his chance, going up against John Cena.
Yeah, doesn't he win and then get pedigreed and Orton cashes in?
Yeah, he wins the match and then he gets pedigreed by special ref Triple H, and then Randy Orton comes
Yeah,
out
I
and
thought
cashes
so.
in on him, and that's the beginning of the Authority. So we also have the beginning of Authority here. We have Dolph and Caitlyn versus Big E and AJ when they broke up that group. Lesnar and Punk, no DQ
Mm.
was on this one. You had Natalia versus Brie Bella, not a big match. You had Alberto versus Christian, Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow after they broke up their group. You had the Ring of Fire match between Bray Wyatt and Kane, basically an Inferno match.
They really hated Punk back then, didn't they?
Oh yeah, I was just watching a thing about that actually. It's funny. And then the pre-show match was the U.S. title between RVD and Dean Ambrose.
Nice.
So, so it was a pretty good card.
I thought RVD was in TNA at that time.
No, he just come back.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's a pretty decent card. Not a ton of big time matches besides the
I
Lesnar
think
Punk
that
and
one's heavily
Bryan Cena.
carried by the main event, so and what happened after. So
Yeah, I think so too.
I think we might be leaning towards
You have more quality with the
2020 Rumble.
Rumble. I would say
And it's
so,
got Edge.
probably. I mean, that's the first Rumble that'll be the SummerSlam.
If you got Edge on
Okay,
your card, you're gonna be good in my books.
that's true. It was good. Now we go to 6-11 matchup. So far, we haven't had no upsets, but this one's going to be the sixth seed is 2000 SummerSlam, and the 11th seed, the 2008 Royal Rumble.
Cena returns. Okay.
So you get your 2000 SummerSlam. You get The Rock going up against Triple H and Kurt for the title.
Is
Undertaker
that
versus
where
Kane.
Kurt gets knocked out?
This is the match where you've seen it in all the "Don't Do This at Home,"
Yeah, where the thing
where they go for
breaks.
the pedigree on the table
Yeah.
and it breaks and he falls on
Doesn't he
head
tear his
first.
quad?
No, that's not the Terrier
Oh,
Quad
okay.
pedigree. But Kurt gets knocked out and then he goes to the back
Yeah, and then he comes back out for
and
the
then he has
finish.
to come back out.
I
He
remember
comes
him
back
telling a
out for
story
the
about that.
finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Undertaker versus Kane and a no contest when Undertaker unmasked Kane and he hit his face.
Nice.
You have the first ever TLC. That's what this one's famous for.
Oh, right.
Christian and
Talking
Edge
about the main
versus the
event.
other boys. Huh?
We were talking about the main event, like that's the main thing. The TLC is
No,
the
no,
main thing.
no. This is what made this pay per view famous. I mean, the main event was good, but this is the
I
famous
forgot
one.
that was on this card.
Dudley's and Hardy's. That's Christian and Edge. We're gonna keep doing that now, so
Don't
just
do
to
that.
take you off. I'm contributing to the Mandela effect.
It's Edge and Christian.
You had 2 out of 3 falls. Benoit and Jericho. That's a great match. The hardcore match with Shane McMahon and Blackman,
Where he falls from the thing.
where he falls from the top
That's
when
awesome.
Blackman hits
Great
him.
imagery. Especially with that's a good
Lawler.
SummerSlam logo too.
Yeah, it's all around good SummerSlam. You get Lawler versus Taz,
Oh jeez.
and when JR hits him with the glass bowl of
Oh
candy,
right. Yeah.
knocks Taz out. You got X Pac and Road Dogg fighting for the DX name.
Painful
You
DX.
got Val Venus and Trish versus Eddie Guerrero and China for the Intercontinental Championship. Eddie
Nice.
Guerrero ends up winning it. And then you had Too Cool against Right to Censor.
I'm kind of
So
feeling the vibes of the SummerSlam right now.
now the 2008 Rumble's good though. Don't sleep on the Rumble yet. The Rumble you have a pretty star-studded Rumble match in that one too. Now that one kind of gets bogged down for me because they do add a lot of filler guys
Don't they have Roddy Piper in that match?
because they're in Madison Square Garden, so they do Piper and they do Snuka and they fight, and they also have Mick Foley come out and he does the thing with Hornswoggle and Hornswoggle's in it too. So it's not the definitely not as star-studded
Why
as
can't we
some of
go
the other
back
ones.
to Madison Square Garden with that camera angle with that other entrance?
They don't like to do that; it was too small for them.
They need to do that. That's a much better entrance.
But the real cool thing, there's a couple good things in this match. You get the Undertaker and Shawn doing the double elimination thing,
Yeah, because they kick it off this time.
and then you also get um, the final three of Triple H, Cena, and Batista. which has one of the most epic stare downs when they all three do their moves. That's I love that part of the match.
And obviously, I mean, you mentioned him already, but Cena returns after
So yep,
the
Cena
injury.
just is returning. That's one of the biggest pops I've ever heard.
He gets hurt when he gets RKO'd, right? That's when he tears his shoulder.
No, he tears it in the match with Kennedy,
Oh, right, in
and
the match
then
when yeah, okay,
yeah,
okay,
and then Orton attacks him, and so then on the ECW,
okay.
McMahon comes out and says that
That's right, that's right.
it's Orton that hurt him,
Yeah,
but in
I've
reality it
I've
was
fallen for the
Kennedy.
propaganda.
Yep. Then you had your WWE Championship match was Orton versus Jeff,
Nice.
which this is has my favorite one of my favorite RKO finishes of all time.
Oh,
When he goes for the twist of fate and he spins through, and Orton reverses it
oh
and
yeah,
spins,
yeah. That's a
and then
good one.
catches him in the
That's a good
RKO.
one.
Oh, that's one of the smoothest transitions into the
They got to
RKO
recreate that.
ever. It's great.
Ethan Page does a twist of fate.
hmm Then you have Edge versus Rey Mysterio for the World Heavyweight. This is where Vicky sacrifices herself, taking the 619 for
That's
Edge,
right. Yeah,
and then he catches Ray with the spear in midair.
sacrifice.
You got JBL versus Jericho because JBL was ticked off. That's when JBL just came back from announcing because he was ticked off. Jericho just came in and had a championship match because he had at Armageddon he had Orton in the walls of Jericho and JBL just laid him out with a big boot.
Oh right.
So you have that, and that match ends with DQ and JBL starts choking him with the TV cables
How do we get to JBL versus Finley at WrestleMania? How do we get there?
because because they do a match where this is when Hornswoggle's the son of McMahon still,
Okay.
and so he keeps punishing Hornswoggle. Like he ends up having a steel cage match, and JBL's the one that goes to Vince and tells him that he knows something about Hornswoggle
Hmm.
that Vince doesn't know, and that they were playing a joke on Vince the whole time, and Hornswoggle was really Finley's son,
Oh.
but they were playing a joke on McMahon to make him to embarrass him. And so JBL tells him that, and so then they end up doing the JBL versus Hornswoggle steel cage match, where he throws him, does uh, the backdrop throw he does off the
Yeah,
top
yeah.
usually, but this time he does it into the cage
I gotta watch that match
uh,
again.
on Hornswoggle and lays him out. And then Finley comes out, but he can't get in, and so that leads to the Belfast Brawl at
Okay.
WrestleMania.
And now look at what Hornswoggle was doing. He's wrestling in AEW with the Watchdogs
Mm-hmm.
or whatever they're called.
Mm-hmm. And the first match on this card was the career threatening match, Flair against MVP.
I'm still kind of feeling the SummerSlam vibes.
So it's a good card for a Royal
Yeah,
Rumble though.
that's a decent card. I like some of the matches on there, but I'm
JBL did not like to work Royal Rumbles, and that's why he was doing. He always did stuff at Royal Rumbles before he retired. It's a thing.
I'm feeling the SummerSlam vibes. I don't know where you're going, but I'm
I mean,
feeling.
with the TLC, it's hard to go against it, but this is a good Rumble.
I was just
But
talking about the McMahon Blackman match.
I mean, that's good too. You got that. You got the main event's good. Yeah, we'll go 2000 or 2000 SummerSlam.
Not
Okay,
2007
moving on.
SummerSlam.
Calm down. That one's good too, though. Should have been
It's
on
fine.
this list.
Just a couple
You cut
returns.
it out. Whatever. All right, the 3 versus 14 matchup. We have 2002 Survivor Series versus the 2001 Royal Rumble.
2002 Survivor Series got poopy pants Shawn Michaels.
The 2000, yeah, it's not a great look. But you have your '02 Survivor Series. It's the debut of the Elimination Chamber, first
Fantastic
time ever.
concept. I can't believe they thought of it just then and not earlier.
Eric Bischoff's brainchild and storyline, even though I think a lot of it was Triple H and a couple other
I
guys.
think Jericho helped.
Well, Jericho's the Money in the Bank guy.
I know, but he did a lot of that kind of stuff. He came up with ideas like that.
So, great match. Triple H gets basically murdered
Yeah, that's
in this match.
brutal. Oh, such a
He
brutal
still
shot from
wrestles.
RVD. He thought he had
I
more
mean,
room than he did.
yeah, I have a lot of complaints about in general. But one thing you can never say about Triple H is that he wasn't a tough SOB. I mean, he finished 2 matches with torn quads. He smashed his trachea and swallowed blood. He still finished that
That was a
match.
brutal. You
I
can
mean, that
see it
dude,
too.
when he
Ugh, I
got
cringe
hurt,
every time I see it.
he got stabbed in the leg
Oh, it's
at
right
the
by
Royal
the piece of
Rumble,
wood. Yeah,
and he still fought
that's a
in that
great match
match. I
too.
mean, that dude did not stop if he was hurt. So I'll give him credit for that. But so you got that match. You also had the triple threat tag match, which is a great match. Um, Edge and Ray versus Kurt Angle Benoit versus Los Guerreros. You had the debut of Scott Steiner
Nice, Big Papa Pump.
when he saved. Um, it was like Chris Nowitzki and Matt Hardy were in the ring, and he came out and laid him out.
He's the big bad
They
booty
were,
daddy.
they were arguing about something.
I saw quick tangent. I saw somebody comment on us of it was like a TikTok video of Scott Steiner highlights, and one
Mm-hmm.
of them was like a promo, and the person said he says a whole lot and a lot of nothing in the same sentence.
Yep, exactly. That's his whole gimmick. He just keeps talking,
So I just
and
thought that was
then
funny.
I got girls 8 days of the week. There's 7 days, Scott.
English.
7. Um, he debuts. He had the WWE Championship match. Brock Lesnar versus Big Show, where Heyman betrays
Oh right,
Lesnar,
I always forget
and
that it's
Big
on that
Show
same
wins.
card.
Yep, that was the WWE Championship match. You had the first match on the cards, the tables match, um, between it was like Bubba and I can't remember all who was in that one. Bubba and whatever. It ends up being with the Dudleys reunite. I
Oh
think it was
right,
3 minute warning.
because they had already separated from
I
the
think it was
draft.
Bubba and Spike. Yeah, I think it was Bubba and Spike
Yeah, probably
in the three
that makes
minute
sense.
warning.
Bub and Spike. Yeah,
And then that
I remember that. Yep. Yep.
so you had that. And then you had
I don't know why they
I
split them
think
up. It doesn't make any sense.
I think you had a hardcore match with Trish and Victoria, if I remember
Nice.
right. That's a good match. And then you go to 2001 Rumble. And you got Stone Cold dominating this Rumble. Eliminates 3 people.
Number 3.
This is the Rumble though that has Kane's 11-man run
That's right.
that doesn't get broken forever. Because he just came in and just started eliminating everybody. Now this wasn't the greatest Rumble ever. It doesn't have a ton of big time stars. It's a lot of mid card guys. But it gets good at the end. You end with Stone Cold, and you end with The Rock and Kane and Billy Gunn. So decent Final Four.
Polar bear in
What?
Arlington, Texas. Billy
Yeah.
Gunn being in there.
And then that's so true. But he was getting pushed at that time. Give him a break.
You know, then what? Just like a year or two later, he's dating Chuck
Chuck,
Palumbo.
that's a push. He's pushing. He's pushing. But this is also the same thing that had Drew Carey come
Oh,
out.
nice! I forgot about that. Yeah,
That was the Drew Carey Rumble. Yeah, that was about. There wasn't much to this match besides the
I'm
Kane eliminations.
I'm kind of thinking
Oh,
Survivor Series.
you haven't even heard the rest of the card. Calm down.
I know, but I don't know if the rest of
There's
the card
more to
can.
this card.
Okay,
You had Kurt Angle defend the WWF Championship against Triple H. They were still doing that rivalry. You had Ivory versus China for the Women's Championship. She gets knocked out in that match.
nice.
And then you had WWF Tag Team Championship. Edge and Christian get beat by the Dudley Boys. That's leading you straight to TLC 2. And you had one of the greatest ladder matches I've ever seen. Intercontinental Championship. Chris Benoit versus Chris Jericho. The classic spot everyone remembers is when he dives through the ropes and Jericho smashes him with a chair.
Oh yeah.
That's one of those.
And then you think, is that what did it?
That's one of those. Yep, that makes sense. Kind of moments. So
I don't know. I mean, you said a lot of stuff there, but I don't know if it.
What am I, Scott Steiner? You said a lot of nothing. I feel like that's what you're trying to tell me. You said a lot of nothing.
I'm kind of feeling, even though that Rumble's kind of cool with the Kane eliminations and all that kind of stuff. I'm kind of feeling Survivor Series on this one.
Yeah, it's hard to beat the Elimination Chamber, I
The
think.
first ever, I mean.
Yeah.
If it was
Plus,
like
it's a
the
great
second
match.
or
It's not like
third.
it's a crappy one. Trust me, there's been crappy Elimination Chambers. So,
Yeah, the one where Ziggler's like calling out all the spots or something.
yeah, there's a lot of bad
Ryback
ones.
doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, at least the big guy, he knows. The guy.
I like that him just eating chips has become a meme that people use now.
Gotta be famous for something. It ain't wrestling. Okay, so we're moving on to 2002 Survivor Series. So next up we have our I'm lost my spot here. 7 and 10 matchup. Shut up. We have a 7 and 10 matchup. 1992 SummerSlam is your 7 seed.
Oof, okay.
2001 Survivor Series
1992 SummerSlam.
is
That's Wembley.
it is Wembley. So your main event obviously is the one of the greatest matches in WWE history. Bulldog versus Brett. Brett carries Bulldog through that entire match.
You
So
say
it's
that
not
a
a
lot,
lot.
but then you always say that it's one of the greatest matches in history.
And just because Brett carries
You
him
gotta
through it
give
doesn't
Bulldog
make it
some
a bad
credit.
match.
He's a part of that match.
Yeah, and if you watch it, you can tell that Brett's like, "Come here."
And
Yeah,
who comes
nope,
away with the
stand
win?
there.
Let's be
And
real.
Bulldog, because it's in freaking Wembley.
Let's
Of
be
course he's
real
going to win
here.
that
Who
match.
carried who?
Brett. He carried him the whole match and then let him win.
Brett screwed Brett. Let's just be real.
Yeah, Brett Brett carried everybody. Let's just be real.
Brett screwed Brett.
Then we got the crappy Undertaker Kamala match by DQ. Your championship WWE championship match was Warrior versus Savage, which was kind of a dream match for people, but it was
A dream
it
match.
wasn't a
And
great match.
two people are dreaming about that.
Yeah, it was a big time match that everyone.
I wish I could go back in time and just see the hype for Warrior because I never saw it.
Yeah, it's huge hype. It was this SummerSlam was called the SummerSlam you thought you'd never see.
Okay.
And then you realized you didn't want
You
to.
didn't want to see it.
So, because not much else happens on this one besides the
And
main
they're the higher.
match.
Did we rank them the higher seed?
They are the 7 seed, yeah.
We must have ranked it heavily because of Wembley.
I mean, it's the atmosphere. It's a huge stadium show. You have Crush versus Repo Man,
Oh yeah.
Natural Disasters versus Beverly Brothers, Rick Martel and Shawn Michaels in a nobody hit our face match.
And nobody hit our face,
'Cause,
man. What?
yeah, Rick Martel was the model, so he didn't want to get hit in
Oh
the face, and
right.
HBK was HBK.
Why'd they
So
think
he
that the
didn't want to get hit in
model
the
was gonna
face, so it
work?
ended in a double count out. Yeah, Nails beat Virgil. Nails. And you had the Legion of Doom beat Money Inc. in the first match of the night.
All right, a lot of bums.
But the main thing about it is that Smith Hart match is rated the best match in SummerSlam history by WWE.
That's kind of
It had
insane.
an attendance of 78,927. WWE themselves said there was 80,000, but they always
Of course they're gonna
expand
say
it a
that.
little bit.
It's like Hogan saying he flew. What did he say? Like he wrestled like 400 days a year, or whatever.
Yeah, he does Scott Steiner math. So we have that one, and then we have the 2001 Survivor Series that was based solely around the Invasion finale. So
I
you had
remember you
your
pushing pretty hard for this one back when we were ranking it.
yeah, because it's quality because it had all the Invasion stuff. You had Team WWF in a winner takes all match. So you had The Rock, Jericho, Undertaker, Kane, and Big Show taking on the Team Alliance, which was Stone Cold, Kurt Angle, RVD, Booker T, and Shane. That's a good match. Great match. You had a 6-pack challenge for the vacant women's championship, which Trish ended up winning. You had the immunity battle royal, so whoever won it couldn't get fired for a year, which Test won. You had the tag team unification match in the steel cage with the Dudley Boys and the Hardy Boys. That's where Jeff does the dive off the top through the table and misses,
Oh, I
and that's how
remember
they
that.
lose. Yeah, and then you
How
had
is he still walking?
I don't know. Talk about guys who did the crazy stuff and never got hurt. He rarely ever got hurt.
Hey, he just did drugs.
Why you always got to do that?
He hurt
Then
me
he
too
had
many
you.
times.
Oh, would you stop? He's fine now.
He
Unification
just does
match.
TikToks with his
U.S.
daughter now.
Would you shut up? Leave him alone. It's Jeff freaking Hardy. Unification match, U.S. Championship, Edge with the Intercontinental Champion Test. Edge wins. They get rid of the U.S. title. William Regal beat Tajiri. And Christian defended the European Championship against Al Snow.
The problem that I have with the invasion angle, among other things, is that it never really felt like it was WCW versus WWF. It always was. You had Kurt Angle and Stone Cold on WCW side. Like those are WWF guys. So like
Well, yeah, because they couldn't get any of the WCW guys to come
I
over.
know that's why it didn't work, and I can't really. I
They
mean,
couldn't get
your
NWO
main
to come.
your main blow off Survivor Series match is Team WWE or Team WWF versus Team WWF.
Well, RVD and Booker T and well, Shane. You had RVD and
You got Booker
T.
T. RVD's ECW, Booker T's WCW. So you got one guy of each.
Okay, well, that's at least two guys.
I don't know. I can't. I don't know if I can
The whole
even.
alliance was WWF guys.
I know.
I mean, the alliance guys that won at this pay per view was Test, who won the Battle Royal. He's technically in the alliance, even though he never ever wrestled over there. He just was in the alliance because the whatever their names are, Christian and Jericho joined them. Well, Jericho didn't, but Christian joined them, and Test went with him and Lance Storm. And then you had the Dudleys because of their ECW ties. And then you had like William Regal was the alliance commissioner. So Christian won the European Championship, but he was alliance.
I don't know. I'm not feeling the Alliance or the Invasion Survivor Series stuff. So even though
Uh,
even though SummerSlam's not that good, I'm not feeling the Alliance or the Invasion.
you could be a hater. What you want? 92 SummerSlam moves on. Still no upsets. Then
That
we
was a
got
prime
our
spot for one, but
yeah. You're just too much of a chicken. You're an Anthony Rothman. Can't convince yourself.
I'm just not feeling it. It just wasn't very good.
Goodness. Okay, then we got the 215 matchup. 2000 Royal Rumble is your 2 seed going up against the 15 seed 2009 SummerSlam.
Okay.
SummerSlam, baby. I could do Dusty.
I got it. Yeah.
SummerSlam, baby.
Don't do Dusty.
Seth.
So I literally just edited a video of ours where you were doing that exact same impression.
Because I love when he says Seth Rollins. Seth. Oh, baby, that's
And
right.
I'm pretty sure I said don't do the impression in that video too.
Seth freaking Rollins, baby. That works. All right, so 2000 Royal Rumble, you got your Royal Rumble match. One of my favorite Royal Rumbles.
Yeah, but it's got a
Lot of good
salty
guys.
finish.
It's got a bad finish. Can't at least they acknowledge it later on, but
Kind of.
definitely not the greatest finish in the world. You had one of the best matches, a street fight
Oh, yeah.
between
It's
Triple
one of
H
my favorite
and
matches.
Catch Jack. That's one, yeah. The pedigree onto the tax
Love
at the end. Oh, classic.
Triple H says that he felt his boot getting warm, and he realized that it's filled with blood.
Ugh, gross. Um, you had the bikini contest.
Nice.
Is on this. You had the start off was a table match between the Hardys and the Dudleys. Table elimination, first ever tag team tables match.
Oh, that's right.
Ever.
Doesn't Jeff jump out of something?
He jumps off that middle.
Yeah.
Because this is a match.
Yeah, so he jumps out that little entrance thing.
Yeah, the entrance thing right onto Boa. Then you had the debut of Taz.
Oh,
He took out
classic.
Kurt Angle. He tapped out Kurt Angle. And I think that was the main stuff. I don't think there was another match.
I'm feeling pretty good about that right now.
But I think 2009 SummerSlam is underrated.
All right. Hit me with
So
it.
you start, your main event is TLC. Jeff Hardy defends against CM Punk,
Classic.
where you have Punk win and then stand over Hardy. And when the lights go out, lights come back on, Undertaker's in the ring
Oh, yeah.
underneath Punk.
The little switcheroo.
And that starts the Undertaker feud. This is where he loses that steel cage match on SmackDown and leaves and goes to TNA.
Is that the time where he shows up on top of the cage on TNA? Or is that a different time?
That's, yeah, when he debuts, yeah. Yeah. Then you have Orton Cena. That starts their big 2009 rivalry. You have ECW Championship, Christian versus William Regal. He beats him in 8 seconds. It's hilarious.
God, they hated Regal, didn't they?
Yep, I hate him. Then you had DX going up against Legacy. That's a pretty good match. They carried DX carries them, but still a good match.
Cody
Yeah,
and Ted are
Kane.
decent. Well, Cody's decent.
Oh, this is 2009. Cody and Ted though. They're young,
Yeah.
so the DX carried that match. You have Kane versus Great Khali. You have Jericho defends the titles against Crime Time. MVP takes on Jack Swagger. And you had the first match, which is a great match. This is like right in the middle of Ray's amazing Intercontinental
You
run.
sounded a lot like Trump there.
Great match.
Great, this is great. Which great match?
Great match. Good, fun time. Great
Oh,
thing to
hey,
watch.
whoa.
Okay, yeah, here, Biden. Then we got Ray defends that title against Dolph Ziggler.
Ooh.
Pretty good match.
Okay, that
So
was the card was not bad. I thought it was worse than that.
the card has some good quality on it.
But
So
I don't know if it can pass the street fight. The street fight's too good.
yeah, but the TLC match is good on this one.
Yeah,
So if
it
you
is.
take the TLC and you take the Street Fight away,
Okay.
which one holds up for you?
Mm.
Is that Rumble good enough, or do you like DX Legacy, Orton
I
Cena?
mean the tag team table match is pretty good too.
Tag team table match is good. Taz's debut is funny.
Yeah, and Kurt tapping out's pretty crazy. So I
He never
think I'm.
taps. Slander. He never
You
taps.
just
He
literally said
passes
it when you were
out.
talking about the card.
He passes out. It's different. I said Taz won.
I'm pretty sure you said taps out.
No, stop it. I
Editor
never said
Juice,
that.
if or Editor Logan, play that back.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to
You
myself
talking
when
to your third
I'm
person?
talking to myself when I edit this. Playback
Yeah.
Hades if he said tap out.
Yeah,
If he didn't,
stop
then no
it.
playback.
Yeah. Play back the truth. He tapped out Kurt Angle. Anyway, he passes out. That's why he's still undefeated afterward.
I'm kind of leaning towards
Dare you.
that.
I figured he would. But 2009 SummerSlam, don't sleep
Yeah,
on that
I'm
one.
not saying it's
a good
bad.
card.
I'm saying a pretty good card.
It sounds like you're saying it's bad.
It
I do like how
sucked.
there's the posters on here, and everybody's in a match on this card that's on the poster except Kofi Kingston. He just ran him on the poster.
Well, that's because they had to get the token black guy.
Well, they had MVP on this
Oh,
card.
did they?
He beats Jack Swagger. Why would you put him on the poster?
He's not as
Yeah,
popular.
there's Eagle Jackson out there with William Regal.
Kofi's popular.
I forgot about that group. William Regal, Ezekiel Jackson, Vladimir Kozlov.
What?
The what they call themselves, the Round Table, something
The
like that.
round table.
Yeah,
What are they? Knights?
they were something. Let me look. Now that's falling on that tangent.
The round table.
Ruthless Round Table, maybe.
The ruthless round table.
I think that's what
Now we're just-
Ruthless Round Table.
What are we talking about? Who came up with that name?
Regal, probably.
Now we're just getting crazy.
Yeah, Ruthless Round Table. They were together till the end of ECW.
There's only two versions of Kozlov that I like. And it's the one he first debuted, and he was like
I know which
unstoppable.
one you're gonna say.
And then
Don't
when he
say
was with Santino.
No. When he's wearing the little hat. Classic.
And he says,
Alright,
I
so-
love double E.
2000 Royal Rumble. When he dances in the middle of the ring. Oh, God.
Pretty clear winner, though.
So, I don't think it was that clear.
On to the next round.
Yeah, so first round's done. So now we're going back to the top. So, our first matchup in the top, the 1 seed 2002 SummerSlam against the 8 seed 2001 SummerSlam.
Ooh, okay.
So you got Rock Brock, Kurt Angle Ray, unsanctioned. I was blanking on the word. Unsanctioned match, Triple H, Shawn. Or you got 2001, which is the Rock Booker T match. You got Undertaker versus DDP and Canyon.
It's going to take a
invasion
lot to
stuff.
unseat number 1 seed SummerSlam. So
I mean, that's a good one.
I don't know how it can lose to that.
Yeah, 02 SummerSlam. 2001 SummerSlam had a good run. This one's going to be tough, this next one. The 5 seed 2007 Royal Rumble, the 4 seed 2020 Royal Rumble.
Oof.
You know I'm going.
I'm kind of leaning 2020.
Oh, stop it.
I mean,
2007 Rumble's finish is the greatest finish
the
that's ever
Edge
happened.
return
Edge return's great. I'm not saying it's
set
not
me into the
great.
stratosphere.
Okay, we don't need to hear about that. It's gross stuff.
My soul left my body and I was out of body experience and I watched it I watched it twice. I watched it from my body and then I watched it from outside my body.
He had bad service on both. Yeah, it's a great moment, but I don't know if I can put it ahead of 2007's Rumble. 2007 Rumble is stacked from top to
I know,
bottom.
but what about the other? So if we take the Rumbles out, what about the rest of the cards? Is 2020's card better than 2007's card?
No, not even
I
close.
don't know. I don't. Do you really want 2007 Rumble to go on because it's just going to lose 2002 SummerSlam anyway?
I don't think it will.
You don't think it's
I
going to
don't know
lose?
what you're freaking talking
You don't think
about.
it's going to lose it? Okay.
I don't think it's gonna
Oh, that's a little crazy. That's a little crazy. Somebody's
I
drinking
am a
the
little
crazy
crazy. I
juice.
think you forgot that. I think it
Oh,
holds up just fine.
I don't know. 2020 Rumble is pretty good.
Okay, look at the other matches. You have Eminem Hardy's, Lashley and Teth, Batista Kennedy, and your last man standing Cena versus what's his face?
That's pretty good.
Umaga. What are your other matches? 2020 Rumble. You had the false gamer match we talked about with Roman and Baron Corbin.
So that's probably on the same level as the Test and Bobby.
You had Bailey Lacey Evans. You had the strap match Fiend versus Dana Bryan. And you had Becky versus Asuka.
I mean,
I don't think any of those level up at the at least the Cena Umaga
I think
match.
Fiend Bryan does.
It doesn't even stand close to it. Stop it. Now you're just talking ridiculous. You always got to do that. What do you think you're talking to here? You think a strap match between Bryan and the Fiend?
Yeah, you know who I like in that.
I can't believe
I mean,
you're
Dana
saying things
Bryan's
like
the greatest
this.
wrestler of all time.
Who lets you have a
Or
podcast?
so I've been
Seriously.
told.
Who's saying that?
Brie Bella.
Nobody with credibility.
I don't know. I think this could be a toss up.
He's no Kurt Angle. I'll tell you that right now.
I think it could be a toss up.
I'm just saying, you could just put the Cena Umaga match on there by itself, and I think it's the best match out of any match we've said so far.
Are you
Let
doing
alone the epic finish of the Rumble.
Are you doing enough to convince me to go 2007 Rumble?
I mean, you get an entire Royal Rumble, and then you get a 5-minute match afterwards between two legends that really hadn't fought each other since the first time, all the way back in like 98, 97. They pretty much stayed away from each other till this moment. I'm pretty sure there's an exact moment in that match when Shawn's going against Undertaker and JBL's. This is the kind of moment you're going to tell your grandkids about, and I will. Trust me,
Those poor
they will
grandkids.
hear all about 2007 Royal Rumble and how epic it was.
You know what? I think we'll have 2007 Rumble move on.
Yeah, you better. That's what I thought.
Even
That's what I'm
though
talking
the
about.
strap
First
match
upset.
is worthy of being talked about.
I talked about it, and I said it sucked.
And it's
It's not as good as a Cena Umaga match. That's all I'm saying. It's a fine match. All right. Glad you finally came to your senses. Let's move on to the next matchup. We have the 6 seed 2000 SummerSlam going up against the 3 seed 2002 Survivor Series.
Oof.
Hoofa.
Is the spectacle of the first ever Elimination Chamber enough to move this through? Because the rest of the card's good. It's not anything special.
I mean, there's good matches on there.
Yeah, as I said, it's good. But is that enough to carry it past? I don't know.
Well, if we're gonna talk about first, you got to really take them both out, honestly, because at 2000 SummerSlam you have the first ever TLC,
Okay. So if we take both of them out,
and in 2002 is your first ever.
so that makes it a little bit
Chamber,
more fair then, I guess.
So then the other matches, you got '02 Survivor Series, you got the Lesnar show match, you got the triple threat tag match, you had the women's hardcore match, and you had the tables match with the Dudleys reuniting at the beginning. Those are your main matches. 2000 SummerSlam, you'd have matches like, what I say? That was the King Jerry Lawler match, or King Jerry Lawler. That was the King Taz match. That was the Rock versus Triple H and Kurt Angle match. Kane Undertaker. The 2 out of 3 falls Benoit Jericho. And then you had the hardcore match with Blackman and Shane.
Mm.
And your intergender Eddie Guerrero China match, which you love Eddie Guerrero. So
I vote for SummerSlam.
I think it's just got a better card. So that's a big upset. The 6 seed SummerSlam, 2000 SummerSlam, I should say, takes out the 3 seed 2002 Survivor Series. Woo. And now to our last matchup in this section. We have the 1992 SummerSlam, who barely slid by, taking on the 2000 Rumble.
Yeah, I think we're gonna put 2000 Rumble over.
Yeah, I think so. Way more depth. Oh, there's some crazy matchups now coming up. So, our final 4 look like this. We have the 1 seed, 2002 SummerSlam, taking on the 5 seed, 2007 Royal Rumble. Which, funny fact, out of the 3 regions so far, the 5 seeds advance every time. So
I guess we
that
just
keeps
like the 5
happening.
seed.
But the other 2 times it was the 3 versus the 2. This time it's the 6 seed 2000 SummerSlam taking on the 2 seed 2000 Royal Rumble. The 2000s are attacking each other here.
All right, let's do the not the number 1 seed. Let's do the other one first.
Okay, so the 2000 SummerSlam, which we just talked about,
Yep.
and the 2000 Rumble, which we just talked about.
I'm going SummerSlam.
SummerSlam over Rumble?
Yep. There's too much stuff on that card that I like.
The hardcore match, that's crazy. That's a 6 seed going to the finals?
Maybe all the way. Maybe it wins.
I almost can't disagree with you.
You almost can't disagree with me?
Well, because that Triple H or Cactus Jack match is so good.
I love it. Yes.
But if I had that match and I had to take out one, I'd have to take out TLC.
Yeah.
And there's probably nothing better on the Royal Rumble
there's too much
card
good stuff on that SummerSlam
with
card.
that hardcore match between Shane and Steve Blackman. Even the main events, the triple threat's a great match.
Yeah.
Dang it. Man, you got me there. I don't know. Okay. I guess I'm going SummerSlam. I think I would feel different about it if the Royal Rumble was a stronger Royal Rumble.
Yeah, probably.
I think that Royal Rumble gets carried by the Triple H Cactus match.
Mm-hmm.
And when you take that out, it kind of doesn't really stand up.
And it has the bad finish.
It has a bad finish, which hurts it. Man, we put a 6 seed going to the finals, man.
Which, if anybody doesn't know what the bad finish is, we haven't really talked about it. It's Big Show and The Rock, and Rock's feet technically touch, or a Big Show's feet touch,
Big Show's
And
got him up on his shoulder.
yeah,
He's supposed to look like he's throwing him out.
yeah.
Rock grabs the rope, so they both go over. Well, when Rock goes over, Big Show's coming down on him, and he can't hold his feet up, so
Hmm.
his feet hit the ground
Yes.
for a second. But you don't see it on the actual show because they show it from the back
Yeah,
angle.
yeah.
So it just shows Rock come back up, but it was caught on the replay,
Those people in
unfortunately.
that section of the crowd probably were confused.
And so his feet touch, he gets back in, he celebrates a win like nothing happened. And then they eventually play it off and show that his feet touch. Big Show gets the WrestleMania match too. So it just hinders it a little bit, knowing what happens
Hmm.
afterwards.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the fist fight.
I mean, we both know. Do we just want to go to the coin flip now? Because we both know where we're gonna go.
Well, let's talk about it first, at least, and talk about why you think that your pick should be right, and I'll talk about why I think my pick
So
should
if
be
we
right.
compare, cause we gotta take the. I don't know. I was gonna say we gotta take the Rumble out because SummerSlam doesn't have a Rumble, but or something like it.
Well, that's the whole point. It's a Rumble. The Rumble counts. We can't just not count the Rumble. I honestly, I'll tell you this: if we're taking the Rumble out, I'll just give me the last 5 minutes, and I think that's better than what is ever on O2 SummerSlam.
Wow.
That last 5 minutes is the greatest.
Wow.
That's cinema, my friend. Cinema.
As the kids would say.
I'm just not. I don't know what the kids say. I'm 32 years old. I have no idea.
Wow. The last
Rock
5 minutes
Rock's a good
alone
match.
is better than anything on 2002 SummerSlam. I mean, SummerSlam 2002 is the number one seed for a reason.
Yeah, I think 2002 SummerSlam is the greatest SummerSlam ever. I'm not saying that. I have no slander on 2002 SummerSlam. I think it's the greatest SummerSlam ever. Even though in our finals we have the 2000 SummerSlam going to the finals. If it was 2002 SummerSlam versus 2000 SummerSlam, if that ends up being the finals, I would go 2002 SummerSlam. I'll tell you that right now. It's a better SummerSlam than 2000 SummerSlam. Unsanctioned match is great. But that unsanctioned match goes right up there with the Umaga and Cena match for me. I'll give you it has more emotion. But there's a way better finish in the Cena Umaga match. If I'm watching a hardcore match, I want to see the guy choke the guy out. You got Rock, which is great. You got Kurt Angle and Ray, which is one of the best pay-per-view openers I've ever seen.
It's so hard because everything on that SummerSlam card is better than anything on that Rumble card other than Cena, Umaga, and then the
What
five.
are you talking about?
You
You
would
telling
take
me?
something over Ray and Kurt on that Rumble
I'm
card?
not saying that. I'm saying you can't say everything on the SummerSlam card is over
That Rumble
everything on the
card
Rumble.
has Test and Bobby Lashley on it.
It's a fine match. I'm not saying that's a great match.
And
It's
it has
fine.
Mr. Kennedy wrestle in a main event match.
He was as hot as he ever was at this point. He's about to win the Money in the Bank. Sass pants.
And then lose it to Edge, as he should have.
He got hurt.
And then he didn't get hurt.
Well, okay.
And
What
then
he
he
didn't
actually gets
know
hurt
is
later.
that they told him it was bad, and it wasn't that bad.
And then actually got hurt.
They lied to him just to get rid of him.
I don't know how you could think that the rest of the Rumble card
You're
is.
telling me Eminem versus Hardy's isn't a great match?
I'm not telling you that. It's a great match. I don't think
Okay,
it's better
so you
than,
can't tell me everything on the
but I
2002
think it's not
SummerSlam.
as great as some of the stuff on the SummerSlam card.
Oh my God, you are so dumb. I can't believe you say stupid stuff.
I think you need to put the bias aside. I think you need to put
There's no
the
bias.
rose tinted glasses away.
I'll tell you right now. Eminem on the Hardys is better than Ric Flair Jericho. It's better than the Un-Americans versus Booker T and Goldust. It's better than Undertaker Test. And it's probably right there with Edge and Eddie. And that's not even Edge and
It's
Eddie's best
probably
match.
right there with Edge and Eddie.
And that's not even their best match. They have a better match on SmackDown. How dare you?
This is, I mean, I don't think we can come to a decision. I think it has to be a coin flip.
Okay. You can pick this time.
Okay. The coin
Be a
flip is
loser.
going to
It's fine with
be
me.
we're going to give heads to the Rumble.
God.
Here we go. It is. Darn it.
Aha.
Heads wins.
That's what I'm talking about.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
It makes perfect sense. Look at that. 5 versus 6 seed in the finals. Okay, so here we go. Finals. 2007
There's
Royal
no way that the Rumble
Rumble.
can beat SummerSlam. This SummerSlam.
What do you mean?
It can't
We
be. It
we
can't go to
put
the
it
Final
higher
Four. It can't do it.
over the 6 seed in 2000 SummerSlam.
You've got Shane and Blackman. You've got unbelievable stuff on this card. The
Ugh.
TLC.
Then why'd you rank it the 6 seed? Little punk.
I don't remember why we ranked it the 16th.
Because you didn't do your homework. It's telling me it's got unbelievable stuff. The Royal Rumble's ranked higher.
Well, I think we talked about the Rumble
Unbelievable.
first. That's why we ranked higher.
Unbelievable. Okay.
Are you willing to make that same statement about the last 5 minutes being better than anything in this card too?
No.
Okay.
No, only because I love TLC. I can't say that. I'm not a psychopath.
It
Thank you
seems
very
like
much.
you might be.
Thank you very much. No, I can acquiesce to the TLC. TLC is amazing. It doesn't get much better than the first two are the greatest ones ever. And that first one's I wouldn't say it's the best one. I like the added people in the second one, but it's still right up there. I'll tell you this, I think uh Umaga Cena is better than Rock, Triple H, and Angle.
Yeah, I
I'll
would
tell
agree
you
with
that for
that.
free.
I would agree with that.
Right now, I'll tell you that for free.
So if we have that, so if we compare the Rumble to the TLC, since those are like specialty matches, and we compare Cena and Umaga to the Rock, Kurt, Triple H thing, so now we're kind of
Okay.
even there.
Okay.
So the rest of the card on SummerSlam. So would we? What would we do? The Mercury or the Eminem versus Hardys versus Blackman and McMahon?
Yeah.
I'd take Blackman and McMahon.
Oh, wow. Jeez. You're just a hardcore guy. What about Batista and Kennedy? It's over. It's better than Undertaker Kane.
I haven't seen the Undertaker K match in a while.
Mm. It just ends with Undertaker ripping Kane's mask off and him running away like a little chicken butt.
But 2007 Rumble doesn't have Eddie Guerrero on it.
No.
It would have been
Whose
pretty
fault's
impressive
that?
if he was there.
Chavo's there.
Ooh, Chavo.
He's around.
I mean, we know where we're going on this one too. So do you just want to do the coin flip again?
Yeah. Here we go for the
All
finals.
right, we'll keep it with heads.
Rumble,
We'll
rumble,
keep it with heads.
rumble,
So
rumble,
here we go.
rumble.
Tails.
Ah, you suck.
Tails
What a
never
bunch of
fails.
bull crap. It failed
Tails
earlier.
never fails.
Loser. Just
It
failed
doesn't fail twice in
earlier.
a row.
Okay. Oh, bunch of bull crap. So our champion of the Big Three region is 2000, the sixth seed,
All right.
2000 SummerSlam.
Woo! It wouldn't have been there if Rumble didn't take out 2002 SummerSlam, but hey,
Yeah,
you know
but it
what?
did.
You got to play the teams you play.
Yeah, you got to play the matchups. It's all about matchups. This is how 16 advanced to the Final Four. So far we have the one seed from the WrestleMania region, WrestleMania 17 won. We have the 5 seed of the old school region, 97 barely legal one. And we have the 6 seed, the 2000 SummerSlam
All right, not as chalk as
one.
I thought it was going to
So the next one will probably be the 14th seed.
be. Those Wrestle
No,
Kingdoms are out of
yes.
control.
So some of the matches. So now we're going to move on. Next show will be our 21st Century Region show. So we have a few matchups in there. Some of the fun ones I've been looking at early is going to be like your. We have a 7-10 matchup between 2019 Takeover New York
Oh no,
and 2018 Takeover New Orleans.
those are both so good.
That's going to be crazy. Let's see what else is on here. The Wrestle Kingdoms are the first 3 seeds. Wrestle Kingdom 10, 9, and 11. We've got 2009 Turning Point is 13. So they're going to go against the 4, which is 2018 All In.
Mm, man, this is
Um,
going to be a tough one.
2025 Evolution is a 5 seed. It's going to go against a 12 seed, which is 2021 All Out. Those AEW pay-per-views, they're going to be hard to take out here.
I know, this is crazy.
So you got your Wrestle Kingdoms coming in hot, a couple of Dominions, your All Outs, your Revolutions. TNA had a few. 2013 Bound for Glory is on here. So there's going to be some hard fought matchups coming up. We could get a low seed winning this one. Who knows?
But then who's going to come out of it? The official Final Four.
I don't know.
I
It's going
think
to be
I think
tough.
SummerSlam could upset WrestleMania.
Ho, ho, ho. That's pretty crazy. Well, we do know that matchup because the WrestleMania region and the WWE Big Three region are on the same side. So it's WrestleMania 17 in the Final Four going up against 2000 SummerSlam. So, and then whoever wins the 21st Century region will go up against 1997 Barely Legal.
Man, that was pretty difficult.
Ooh, that was. It's hard with the different styles.
Yeah, yeah.
It's hard to decide what's better, but we almost did the right thing.
We did do the right thing.
No,
Well,
no,
we didn't do the
no.
right thing because 2002 SummerSlam should have won.
No, stop it. No, that was the right thing. Then you screwed it all up.
The fact that you said you'd take the final 5 minutes of Undertaker Shawn over
Mm-hmm.
anything on that card, the SummerSlam card,
Mm-hmm.
is crazy.
It's what I like to call one of my greatest statements ever, and I
Uh,
stand by that statement. I'm not scared
oh man.
like some people
All
around
right.
here.
Well, at least there's no 2007 stuff in the 21st century stuff. So.
Yeah, it's annoying. Must not be worth it, Ted.
All right, well, that has been the WWE Big Three region of the Supercard of Wrestling Bracket Madness. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave it a like. Leave a comment if you are angry that we didn't move 2002 SummerSlam over 2007 Rumble, which I am. I'll leave a comment and a hate comment. And
Mm. Free 2007 Rumble. Free
we'll protest.
2007 Rumble.
But that's going to do it for us. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next episode of the Supercard of Wrestling Bracket Madness.
Peace.